Hey, what is going on, everyone? Joe here, and today we are going to be playing the full release of Abyssus. That is right, it is finally here. This is a first-person shooter roguelite that is honestly kind of similar to RoboQuest in a lot of ways. It's been at the top of a lot of people's lists for a while. I've done the demo twice before on this channel, and both times I absolutely loved it. So now we can finally jump into the full game and see all the content that it actually has. This is going to be the hub area, and before I jump on my first run, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a show and tell here. If I come over to the workbench, we can customize all of our guns. We got different primary mods we can unlock, different secondary mods, different abilities. You can even get different colors for the guns. If we go over here, we can customize our character because this game is 4-player co-op, and so there's different helmets you can get, different outfits, even different color skins. You got emotes as well. But my favorite thing about this game is to unlock anything, all you have to do is go over to this logbook, and this game is filled to the brim with challenges. Every single time you do a challenge, break a certain amount of pots, kill a certain amount of people within a certain amount of time, you unlock something, and every single unlock gives you something in this game. If we go over here, we've got the soul wheel, and so this is where we do like our typical meta progression. As you play, you get soul fragments. You can spend them for more syringes, to heal yourself more often, more base damage, revive your friends faster, going all the way up to being able to equip a second piece of gear. Then you've got brine canisters, which I'm really excited to finally use. This is how you make the game harder. So as you progress, you get brine canisters you can put in here and do different modifications to the game. Once you max it out, you can get infinite scaling. So the game just gets harder and harder and harder until I guess it is impossible. So there is a pretty intense end game. But like even just looking at this hub area, when I tell you it's full of like secrets and jumping puzzles and stuff, you can get all the way up here. I was discovering something before I even recorded this video. I'm just gonna show you all real quick. I was walking over here and I jumped into this waterfall, right? And as I came here, I was looking around and I was like, whoa, there's nothing in here. But then I came here and looked at this from the side and saw it light up, touched this wall, and I don't even know what I can do in here yet, but apparently there's something in here. So there's just a lot of little secrets everywhere. I even found a new gun. I found a pistol as I was looking around. Like even if you go in here, this takes you into like this library. I can pull this. Wait a second. So that's a wire. So that made like a jump pad. There's a chest or something on the other side of this doorway. And so, yeah, you can come in here. You can jump around. And if you jump through these little kind of platforms, dash over here, go right in here, and then boom, you're up top. And so there's little secret fissures you can find around, and if you shoot them, they start giving you cosmetics. In the demo, there used to be a gun hidden up here. But long story short, before I get way too distracted, there is a ton of different things you can discover here in this hub area. I'm just going to jump straight down, though. We're going to be using this first gun. It's kind of like a Gatling gun, the engine rifle. It's primary fire, wastes ammo, does some damage, but if you hold right-click, you do this kind of burst fire. It has increased damage. It actually doesn't consume ammo, but it overheats. And then on top of that, we got our grenade. All right, so we're going to dive in, hit the diving bell, start my first expedition here, and see exactly how far we can go. Goodbye, hub world. On to bigger and better things. All right, let's roll. The gameplay, if you haven't seen my previous videos, you're going to see why I compare this pretty affectionately to RoboQuest. It feels the same way. There's a little bit more specialization on the guns in this game because there are less guns. But the combat, even the enemy design, it's very similar to RoboQuest. So let's toss a nade. Use my alternate fire, knock these guys out. I've got a melee too. And I would love to get a video out to you guys showing off the multiplayer as well. Because I want to see what the multiplayer scaling is actually like in this game, because I'm sure it's nuts. From anything I've seen on the trailers, it looks absolutely ballistic. All right, so there's nothing else hidden in here, so let's keep moving. What is this? Blood God's Essence. Whoa, there's healing now just casually in between the areas? That's brand new. Yeah, I have not seen that before. I mean, I guess I'll take it. I don't need it. I'm doing pretty good. We don't have any brine canisters, so this is technically going to be the easiest difficulty possible. One thing I do like about the game, too, is if a pot has money, it's gold. So So we knew that that pot had some coins in it. The grenade in this game is actually really good. I mean, it's the first ability you get, but most of the time when I play games like this, and we've been playing a lot of Dead Zone Rogue because, you know, that dropped literally just yesterday. So many good FPS roguelites. I forget to use my grenade in Dead Zone all the time. But the grenade here is just such a godsend. Can I do anything with this? I mean, I broke it. It looked spectacular, but I don't think anything happened. Is there anything up here? No. We haven't gotten an upgrade yet. You don't get upgrades as often in this game. They seem to be like every floor, every other floor. They also are way more impactful. Like one upgrade's gonna be a complete game changer. All right, we got a chest. I do not need a key, so we can open this up, see what we get. I got myself some gold. I'll take that, 30 gold. And we get our first upgrade, a blessing altar. What do we got? All right, I have the aspect of fortune, the power to create gold burst. What the heck does that mean? Every fortune's blessing increases gold found. Aspect of the ocean grants the power to summon an army of tentacles. Damage dealt is increased for each nearby ally. Well, I don't have any allies, so do I want money and be selfish and greedy? Let's do that. Let's go solo, obviously. Secondary fire deals 15% additional damage and has a 20% chance to create a gold burst. Your ability, so my grenade, has a 15% additional damage and has a 100% chance to create a gold burst. So every time I throw a grenade, it's going to burst gold? I don't understand what gold burst is, but I'm sure I'm going to find out. Deal damage to an enemy based on how much gold you have. That is way less exciting. I thought something better was going to happen. That's fine. This is more money here. I can't go here because I don't have a key. I don't know what would be through here.
I don't have a key.
I'm pretty sure you can unlock meta progression to start with a key, but they're kind of rare in this game. Even in the demo, I found them to be really rare. But maybe if we have gold burst, we're not going to want to spend any money. I'm going to want to save as much as I possibly can. All right, depth 2. Could just be me, but these sculptures look more weathered than the golems we're fighting. Older, perhaps. Shame that we're the only ones around to admire them. Well, unless those golems have an eye for art. Thank you for the lore. Appreciate it. I've actually never gotten past the second area, so I wonder what is going to be waiting for us. I wonder if we can actually get past the second area. I'm sure we can. All right, so money does extra damage. It doesn't spend any money, so that's nice. It's going to take me a second because I have my Dead Zone Rogue controls on my brain. Every time I'm dashing, I'm thinking that I'm meleeing. All right, that beacon's charged up. We got one more. Use my secondary fire. Don't forget about that. It does more damage even. So for me not to use that, I'm just wasting my DPS. And as long as I burst it, it's really not going to overheat much. Yeah, that's honestly great. Surprisingly enough, even though I played the demo twice, this is my first time using this gun. Okay, you're like a sniper almost. Toss the nade. Toss one more nade. The melee does a good amount of damage too. I wonder if it'll kill you in one hit. It does. Yeah, the melee's very solid. Very, very solid. All right, nothing else in here for me, right? No, we're smooth. Break pots just because I can. Assert pot dominance. Always dominating pots. Is there a chest in here? No. But I'm going to break some pots. No side objective. I haven't even taken damage yet. I shouldn't have said anything, because now I'm immediately going to take damage. But I feel like the real game is actually easier. I don't know, man. It might be just because, of course, no brine canisters, and it's a lot longer now. But finding health just sitting around in between rooms and the speed at which these enemies are dying, I do feel like they've kind of ramped down the difficulty. But I can't wait to see what more brine canisters are going to do. All right, we got another path here. Nah, just a dead end.
Time to collect some scrap.
I need to try to get as much money as I can. More money. Thank you. I almost have 100. I will not be buying anything. Hold that. You hold that. I missed, but it's okay. We don't talk about that. I don't even know what the lore has created to, like, tell me what I'm fighting. I guess they're, like, robots protecting treasure or something. Like Indiana Jones style. All right, I am taking damage now. I took a lot of damage. What I'm not used to is the pistol that I normally use lets you aim down the sights. And so this gun, you can't. And so it's making my accuracy way less because I got to get in the rhythm of, you know, hip firing. All right, let's see what we got over here. I got anything hidden in here? Sometimes I like to put chests in here, or like keys, but you can also typically see that stuff on your mini-map, so if you're looking around. Half the time when I'm playing a game, I forget that I even have a mini-map. Unless it's like multiplayer and I'm constantly gunning down people. I have to get in the rhythm of actually looking for it. All right, Aspect of Fire grants the power to set enemies on fire. Aspect of the Ocean grants the power to summon an army of tentacles. I don't want the tentacles. Give me fire. So my primary fire deals 15% additional damage and has a 30% chance to set enemies on fire. Give me the secondary fire. It feels fitting. It feels fitting for this to burn people. Because it's burning my gun. All right, boss. My favorite Pokemon. I make that joke every time I see this boss. All right, he's not that bad, though. Toss the nades. Okay, I lied. Hold on. I forgot the button to heal. All right, bindings. Heal is C. Nice. That was a close call. He's on fire. Let's go for the little guys. Try to throw a nade at him. All right, you're dead. Light you on fire again. As long as you keep moving, he actually can't catch you. It sucks, though, because it feels like I'm actually throwing the grenades in between his orbs. Nice. Not too bad. In the demo, you used to give me a health charge. Do you still do that? Soul Fragment. Increase max health. That's nice. You don't give me a health charge, but you did heal me. Damn, that's a bummer. This is going to be a charm, right? Increase all damage by 3% for every depth completed while this charm is equipped. Nice. Okay. It doesn't look like I have any other money here, huh? Well, I might have to spend money to get another syringe. Although I feel like the last boss here is pretty weak, too. It depends on what I'm going to upgrade. All right. The Aspect of Defense grants you the power to generate a barrier. Every Defender Blessing reduces the damage you receive. The Aspect of Lightning grants you the power to send chains of lightning between you and your enemies. Increases your crit chance. That's nice, too. Let's do defense. Primary fire deals 15 additional damage and fills the barrier gauge. Okay, so now I have a shield. This is brand new. This is not new. You got the shotgun this way in the demo, too. So nice. We got the shotgun. The Surge. Half a dozen times now I have, just like me, foes. Oh, I forgot it's a pirate.
Fallen half a dozen times now I have, just like me foes. Unnatural is what it is. Really seems to get some of us, this place. It's only gotten worse now that more of the lads started using that power. One of them's kept repeating that he had to reach the source of the surge, and went ahead without us. Poor bugger never returned, and part of me hopes he never found what he was looking for. Just a gut feeling. Ag, 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 ag.
But thank you for the shotgun. I appreciate it. All right, now I need to make sure I fill up my barrier. We got some Halo shields going on now. I've never seen this mechanic, so I really don't know what it's going to do. Evasion trial. Complete the depth without taking damage? Without taking damage? Okay, all right, I'll try that. I saw this sign already. I don't know how he left the same exact note in 2 different depths, but, you know, props to him. That's some real creativity.
I'll show you.
All right, I can't take damage. Let's move. Nade. Nade. Make sure I keep my eyes on the map. Don't let anyone get close to me. All right, barrier's filled. Nade. Nade. We're going to do all this for one singular chest, so I bet that chest is going to give me like 30 gold. So this guy, you got to shoot him in the rectum. It's not great, but, you know, it's the only way. He's got a little nub right there. I did not mean to dash towards you. My bad. Got a little nervous. So the barrier seems to let you absorb an attack. It gives you some extra health, but it doesn't last forever. It goes away. So it's kind of interesting. Cannot go in there. There's no golden pots or anything here, right? No, it doesn't look like it. All right, so that's one room we did. We can do better. Okay, so they actually dive bomb you when they get low on health. Just keep moving. I almost have the barrier up. I don't know if that's going to count as damage if I get hit with it, though. Shit. That was close. Damn it! The bomb's on the floor. That's what's screwing me up. I like how the failure just sits on the screen. It doesn't go away. It's like, I want to remind you what you missed out on. I want you to feel bad. Let me punch you. Why does this room have so many enemies? All right, are we done? It's fine. I'm sure it would have just been some gold anyway. Yeah, that room was way longer than every other room we've seen so far. I mean, I guess it's just progression. Damn, that objective really stays there the entire time? Devs, you guys are assholes. Come on. Don't make me feel so bad about it. We want you to know what you could have gotten if you weren't ass. Oh, the chest is even there? Oh, come on. Guys, that's a little overkill. I light you ablaze. All right. Let's go ahead and open up the chest. All right, do I want to do more gold or fire? Let's do more gold. Taking 2% less damage per 100 gold you have. Gold burst has a 20% chance to explode, with the chance being based on your gold. Has a 20% chance to explode? Doesn't it already explode? Is it going to explode again? I don't understand. So it's just extra damage. But now there's a 20% chance for that extra damage to explode and do even more damage, is what I am kind of gleaming from that. So this is the boss fight, right? Yep. We don't have a key, so we can't go to the shop, but I guess that means I get to keep all my money. This boss isn't that bad. However, I don't have a way to heal. We'll see what we can do. We got anything hidden around here? Not so far. Looks crude and unfinished, but otherwise nearly a one-to-one with the real deal. There's an inscription at the bottom. One we've seen repeated on both the sculptures and moving buggers. A signature, maybe? Artists do love putting their name wherever possible. Thanks, Mark. With that knowledge, I'm sure to blast this boss. All right, we light you on fire. Throw some nades. This will be my 3rd time killing you, sir. I say, as I walk into a bomb. Let's make sure my hubris doesn't get me messed up here. Yeah, the barrier absorbed that entire attack, though, so that's good. I gotta make sure I dodge when he leaps. Yeah, there we go. These little mines on the floor are brand new. They didn't have this before, but they didn't have this at all. Like, this wasn't a mechanic. All right, I need to destroy these spawners. That's one. I think you only need to destroy one. Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna do the same thing. I just have less room to work with. So far, so good. I am taking a little bit of damage that I don't love. I look at the floor. Light you on fire. You're about to do your next phase whenever it hits that golden mark on the top on his health bar. All right, next phase. I'm gonna use all my grenades. All right, there we go. I think I got you down. Even with the new mechanics you have, you're not too bad. You're gonna light the floor on fire, right? Not yet. We're almost there. Oh, shit. I forgot about that move. I didn't like that move. All right, a few more hits. Nice. Let's go. That got a little hairy. He got a little close to me. All right, so we got a new charm. Increase max health by 25% when equipped. I'm not going to get that because my other charm's too good. Soul fragment, soul fragment, soul fragment. Wow, they really changed this up. In the demo, you got healing in syringes when you killed bosses, but they don't want to do that. Yeah, I'm not going to swap out the charm. So it is a little bit harder. Well, they got to heal here. Fully restore. Oh, never mind. Okay. Well, then that's not too bad. We did get a full reset. Got myself a turret.
No.
Nice. Okay. Doing pretty good for my first ever run. Wink, wink. All right, this area sucks. And by sucks, I don't mean it's bad. I mean it's hard. But I have so much money now that gold burst should be nuts. We've really just got a grenade build going on. But now we got to deal with frogs. And boy, do I hate frogs. Immediate frog. All right, you put down babies. And they kind of just run at you. All right, reload. Toss some nades. Honestly, I'm not even really noticing how much the barrier is helping me. I feel like it's doing a lot. But I'm just not paying attention because I'm trying not to get hit. It is weird that it only lasts for so long, so I feel like I'm in the motion of trying to make sure it's just up and up and up. The only thing I don't love about this area is just all the invisible walls. You get like this hub area, right, that tells you jumping around gives you all these secrets, and then I see a staircase there and I can't even walk to it. A minor complaint. I'm not trying to be so nitpicky. Because this game is still crazy fun. You got a chest. Deal 10% more damage for every minor and major blessing. I don't know what the difference is between a minor and major. I feel like that would be better. Can I see what bonus I have on this so far? I can't. Oh, that's kind of a missed opportunity. Mathematically, this one would be better. As I get more boosts. I'm not sure I totally understood. That was the most epic lunge that hit absolutely nothing. Get out of here. Get hit by my Looney Tunes wrench. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Get out of here. Is there anything else in here? No. I guess the melee attack stuns them. I didn't realize it actually did that. That was the first time I saw that happen. Because I never bothered to use melee. Because it's just too weak. But if that's the case, that's pretty damn useful. They'll die to 2 grenades, so I need to make sure I don't just waste them like I keep doing. I got barrier. Oh my god, don't emote right now, bro. I didn't even mean to do that. I'm not trying to style on them. It's not Fortnite. What was the emote button? What did I push? It wasn't T. No, stop talking. I'm curious. Options, key bindings, emotes, X.
Straight ahead. Of all the ships that sail the seas in navies old and new.
Amazing. Oh, there's a fissure here?
From me.
Wow, so there's secrets hidden around here that you can shoot. Because we need to shoot those fissures to unlock cosmetics. And there's a bunch hidden in the main area, but I've never seen one in the levels. Well, that tells me my eyes have not been nearly as sharp as they need to be. That's kind of wild. Okay. Let's get our upgrade. Gonna go gold. Enemies that die within 2 seconds of being hit by gold burst turn to gold and drop additional gold. That's what we want, baby. That is what we want. All right, let's go. It's time to get rich. It's time to make that money. All right, we got a mini boss here. All right, nothing else here. Destroy the healing flowers. Wow, you got a lot of help. Well, it's the flowers. That's why. All right, let's move. I need to focus on these flowers. That's one. Light that flower on fire. It should burn. Nice. There's flying frogs, but pay them no mind. All right. So they really just drop money. It's not that much money, but it's still nice. That's a fake staircase. Move. I'm trying to save my grenade charges. I'm gonna get myself hurt trying to make money, though. All right, you're the last guy. Yeah, I mean, all in all, I got like an extra 20 bucks just by doing that. And I got another 30. So the gold build lives on. I wonder how good it would have been if I procced it on like my normal fire instead of my grenade. It would have had like a 15% chance, but with every bullet. Is this brine? Looks like it. Anything else over here? Nope. Just some blocked off pathways.
I'll show you.
All right, this area, we're going to start seeing, ooh, another one. These guys with grappling hooks. And they're pretty bad. You're getting tethered over here. Oh, they self-destruct. No, I want to get paid. Don't miss the grenade, Joe. Okay, yeah, you're using your grappling hook. These guys are back. Light them on fire. He's got way less health than I'm used to, which is good. Way less health. Is that it? That is it. Can I break that? No, it's just a frog statue. All right. Progress.
Think we're near the end.
Nothing there. Let me guess. Is this brine? No. How many expeditions is this now? 33? That's 33 too many if you ask me, and a good bit higher than Owen can count with his wee hands. That lad's only got 6 fingers in fairness. Less than half of my own. Is this a reference? Someone get Gustav. All right, those little frogs are going to hatch, so make sure I move. Nice. We got more. They're dead. Nice. That's a lot of money. I mean, the crazy thing is, though, I've progressed this far, and I have not gotten myself a key. So since I don't have a key, I won't even be able to open the shop, man. So I'm just going to keep getting as much money as I can. Call me Major Moneybags. Oh, these guys turn into statues. Oh, wait. So when my attack goes off, they actually turn into statues if the gold burst happens? That's funny. I didn't realize that's what was going on. I'm like Midas. All right, I still have my healing syringe if I need to as well. Is this the boss that I died on? Oh, shoot. This isn't even the final boss. Okay, I died on this guy during the demo. We got this. Okay. Ow. I gotta heal. All right, I think I got it down a little bit. You're gonna do that lunge, and I need to move because there's a shock. Oh, fuck! That was so close! All right, you're lunging. So I have to dodge you and your freaking projectile. I don't know, man. Okay. But you go too far away, you got lost. Damn, dude. I want the barrier, but... Ah, man! Oh, that sucks. Okay. All right, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine. I was so close. Okay. All right. It's more so just like... I felt like I couldn't dash enough, because he lunges, he aims for you, and then of course he leaves a projectile that moves across the ground immediately after he lands, and he does it 3 times in sequence. So I knew what was happening. My timing was off there. I'm pretty sure I could have done it. I think I'm more frustrated at myself because I knew I had that. He was so close. It's okay. Big Game Hunter. I got that. I got the shotgun. I got royalty. We're getting a bunch of soul fragments. So that's the thing too, man. Like, we have to be honest with ourselves. I wasn't doing a lot of damage to this guy. If that was the mid-boss, the damage that I was doing was, like, minor at best. So, we didn't have anything here. I can increase my syringes, which would have helped a lot. Increase my weapon damage, the damage done by my ability. Allows you to re-roll blessings. And I could have, if I had even gone to a merchant, because I had so much gold, right? Yeah, see here, starting funds. You can actually start with a key. We're definitely going to do an extra syringe. To unlock the next tier, I need to spend 5. And so I think we definitely want to re-roll. I'm going to go for damage. Oh, wait, no, I can get it now. Start with a key? Oh, no, I can't. Never mind. They just lit up, which kind of got me excited. I want to be able to re-roll some blessings, too. Yeah, now I can get the next tier. We also unlocked a shotgun, which I do very much love. I don't think we got any mods yet. You got to do some pretty specific challenges. Complete an expedition with the engine rifle to get the first one. Kill 15 enemies without reloading. Wow, interesting. Okay. Kill 30 enemies with explosions while using the engine rifle. I would have gotten the split shot. We almost have that. Get 5 kills while the engine rifle is overheated. So you overheat it, and then you kill with the alternate fire. So you kind of want to read before you jump in and see how you unlock these. Get a quadruple kill. Complete an expedition. Kill 30 enemies with melee attacks while using the shotgun. Travel a total distance of 1,000 meters with the knockback of the gun. What? Let me see this.
Nothing but the best.
What? So I have to travel 1,000 meters over time with that. That's crazy. We also unlocked a turret. So I have a turret as a new ability. Equip the current loadout. I don't think I got any cosmetics or anything. Killing spree. Kill 1,000 enemies. Okay. All right. Not too bad. Let's try this one more time. This time we're going to see if we have some better luck with the shotgun. I've got a little bit more damage. I've got a little bit more of an odds with my reroll, so I can probably make a better build. But I don't know if leaning into the grenade was the way to go. Now we've got the turret, so I'm not sure what kind of synergy we can get with that.
This accursed temple.
But I feel like I kind of want to blitz through this area. So that's what we're going to do. We want to catch up to where we were. And the shotgun is kind of nuts. The damage output on it is insane. But I also need to do this. Oh my gosh. That actually combos so well. All right, well, I did not expect that to work so well. Get as many melees as we can. Break that, break that. We got a chest early on. Increase all damage by 3% for every depth. That is amazing to get that early on. Get the money. All right, all right. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling like this is in my my territory more, my play style. Oh my gosh. That is nuts. That is nuts, man. Oh, wait. Damn, come on. I saw the fissure there. That's fine. That damage is meaningless. I'm sure we'll heal at some point. I see something. I immediately jump to it without thinking. A definite Gojo moment. That really was the entire floor. All right, we got money. What can I get here? Every wind blessing increases the size of all areas of effect. Every frost blessing increases damage dealt to elites and bosses. Freeze. Secondary fire applies additional damage and does frost buildup. Do primary fire. So I can freeze them and then punch. Freeze, punch. I don't think I've even used my turret a single time. I need to try to use that a little bit. I'm sure there's some challenges you get for the turret as well. All right, drop the turret. Okay, so they're frozen, and then I can just go in and punch. The turret, is it still up? It seems like it lasts for a really long time. That wasn't bad at all. The cooldown's kind of crazy, though, looking at the bottom left. Give me that money. I'm having a lot of fun with this build, though. I think this is going to work really well. I don't know about the bosses. We're going to find out, especially if they're immune to status effects, which I don't know. All right, let's start charging these up. I got a quadruple kill. I don't even realize that happened, but it did. All right, let's use my turret. Oh, it's still on cooldown. All right, I should be able to freeze you soon. You're dead anyway, it doesn't matter. I haven't found any healing in between rooms like we did on the first run, but that's okay. We're making a lot better time. I mean, just 4 minutes here. I need to not get so greedy with the melees, though. It's going to screw me over. Nice. We still have the mini-boss here, I think, right? It might be in the next room. And we're going to see if we can actually freeze them. We get an upgrade here, and then we got the mini-boss, yeah. Defense. I wonder if I can put the defense on the turret. I can re-roll this. What if I were to re-roll to get freeze again? Would it work? No, lightning. Aspect of spirit gives you the power to control spirits and have them attack your enemies. Every spirit blessing increases damage to enemies with low health. Let's do crit chance, lightning. Your ability does chain lightning. Let's do that. So now my turret has chain lightning. Roll that. Looks like you can freeze the boss. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you running? I would be too. Okay, so freezing didn't even stop you. You're dead though. That was crazy. What's the point of freezing if it actually doesn't freeze you? Deal 40% more damage while at max health. That's not going to happen. I wish it would, but it's not going to happen. I'll stay with what I've got. All right, this is the speed run. Every fire blessing increases status effectiveness. That would work well with my ice. So I could do ice to fire, ice to fire. So I can set people on fire with my right click. I can freeze them with my left click. And I can light them with electricity with my ability. Okay. We're making it happen. Oh, wait. Time trial. Got this. I got this. You're talking to the right guy. All right, are we good? Open that. Let's move. I got the money. We got 97 seconds. I don't know how many floors are here. That's so stupid. All right, keep going, keep going. 81 seconds.
There's always more. That's how it's done.
All right, we got 2 chests here now. Reward completes. You know, I actually don't think I got that previous money because I didn't see that animation go off. I'm just gonna check. Just gonna check. We did the time trial. We got some time to kill. Because it didn't say gold plus 30. It was back here, right? Yeah, all right. If I do somehow find a key, I'm going to want that. It's going to need to happen so I can get some upgrades here. It's just so rare to get one, man. Oh, money. It all worked out in the end. Nice. What is inside this special chest? It better not be 30 gold. A key! Nice! All right, speak of the devil. Ask and you shall receive. We're going to go Frost. Frozen enemies take 15% chance, have a 15% chance to take weak spot damage. Frozen enemies take 40% more damage overall. I'm going to do Brittle Freeze. That's weird. Frozen enemies have a 15% chance to take weak spot damage, which is just like headshot damage. All right, let's go here.
Now what's inside?
It is going to be the merchant, I think. What's going on, merchant? Both aspects of fire. Gain an additional syringe. Increase max health. An additional syringe. I think that's just restocking my syringe. It's not what I think it is. You shoot 2 additional projectiles diagonally left and right. What?
Ooh,
Yeah, I'll take that. Give me that. And then we're good. I mean, it's a shotgun, so now it's an even crazier shotgun. I'm going to lose damage, but that's fine. Now I got to deal with this guy again. Oh my gosh, the damage output is nuts. Oh my gosh. He's already in the second phase. All right, this phase is done. Get back down here. This is insane. All right. He's throwing out my turret. How are you moving that fast? You're frozen. All right, I need to heal. I'll get it back anyway. Give me my fragments. Give me my max health. Another legendary charm. Doubles the content of chests. No, I'm okay. I'm going to keep what I got. I barely even get chests anyways. Oh, another soul fragment. All right, nice. We obliterated that guy. Time to show these frogs who's boss. I've always loved shotguns in games like this, though. If it's a shotgun or if it's a rifle, I'm typically pretty happy. But I think ice just combos so well. Bro? Wait, what? Bro! Why can't I hurt him? I guess it's the frog. I didn't realize it makes them impervious.
Unstoppable.
Money. Your friends and family are dead. What will you do next? Well said. Anything here? Nope. I'm going back for revenge, man. I'm going in fast. I'm tired of being a joke. Slap that ass. I need to reload. Oh, shit. Damn, my right click still does an insane amount of damage, though. I need to do it more often. I'm just relying on the ice. It's just one-shotting. It's so good. Okay, all right, all right. Deal 25% more damage to enemies within 10 meters of you. Wow. Wow. I mean, I'd be getting rid of my legendary. Technically, this is doing more than 25%, though. It's giving me triple the projectiles. Oh, we gotta kill you. Yep, get out of here. Stop your shenanigans. Everyone's burning to death. See, they don't even want to be here anymore. They're just blowing themselves up. That's how powerful I am. Is there a fissure or anything down here? I'm starting to realize I need to look for these. All right. Got another buff. And we're at the boss. Fire or lightning? Let's do lightning. Lightning deals 50% more damage to targets with more than 90% health. The last lightning hit in the chain is guaranteed critical after bouncing the maximum amount of times. Need a charging bounce. That's just going to keep passively buffing up my turret, right? So, it works! All right, move out of the way, guys. I got a score to settle. I hate flowers. I'm just coming into their garden and murdering them and their children, destroying their flowers. They don't even know who this mass scuba agent is. I'm the unstoppable Scuba Steve. All right, got it. You're next. You're next. Give me your babies. Throw down a turret. Right click. I barely even did any meta progression. This is all just the byproduct of a shotgun. All right, where's he at? Let me at him. There was nothing in there. This is going to have the grapplers, right? Bonk. I need to be careful. My health is low. Don't let him grab me. That was close. There's someone over here. Give him the final bonk. Oh, wow. I didn't know you'd attack like that. It's healed just because. Yeah, I never knew they could do that big AoE blast, because that was pretty rough. Yeah, they keep giving me these like setup rooms that usually have chests, but there's nothing in here.
You're in the way.
Right, you're almost frozen. Turret, help me out a little bit. Thank you. No, I did not mean to type. Stop typing. TDW. That's all they need to know.
Another one down.
I'm getting too into it, man. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. It's boss time. He's right up here. It's time for revenge, mi amigo. Turret. His AoE is going to be a problem now. Okay, you're doing different things. Let's heal. The only reason I'm really going for Frost instead of the Burn is because I get more damage on Frozen. But this is going way better. Another turret. Oh, come on. Teleport to the middle. I know you are. You're almost frozen again. Yeah, sometimes the targeting on that is not... Oh my gosh.
Sleep with the fishes.
Thank goodness, man. That got kind of crazy. We're getting a lot of legendaries. Using your ability has a 50% chance not to trigger the cooldown, so I could have multiple turrets. I don't know if that would work really well for what I've got. I appreciate the offer, though. But we killed this bastard. Now we can go further in. Let's go for ice. When a frozen enemy or an enemy with frost buildup dies, they explode, dealing damage and applying frost to nearby enemies. That's great. That is fantastic. I'm going to love that. Evasion trial. Don't take damage. I don't know, man. I could probably do that. I just have to, like, actually focus.
You're in the way.
Just don't immediately get hit. The amount of health they have now is much larger. That explosion was nice. Yeah, the frost explosion is amazing. Because it's not even them being frozen, it's any buildup at all. Imagine being frozen and on fire at the same time. Poor guy. All right, nothing here. Unless that's something. Nah, it's just fire. It's just fire. I'm excited to see what the final boss is in this area, because this is officially the furthest I've ever gotten. All right, you're dead. No bombs, please. Come here. Let me see those children. Huzzah! They explode in one shot, and they kill everything nearby. Oh, shit. Well, there goes my challenge. I totally forgot about that. I was getting way too aggressive. What I need is a shop to try to reset. I don't think I'm going to be able to knock out this boss. Unless I can find any way to heal. Alright, this is the last room. My turret's doing some really good damage. Honestly, what I'm learning right now at this point in time, shooting them once gives them frost, right? And then right-clicking instantly kills them. So it's like a really insane 1-2 combo. Not on these guys, they're too big. Jeez! Wow, okay, so 5 health in a dream. Let's go for freeze. Enemies are frozen longer. Increase damage, freeze damage by 3% points. Do frostbite. Them being frozen longer doesn't really make a difference. They're exploding anyway. Well, now we have a shop, but I can't get in there because I don't have a key, right? And I'm about to walk into this boss fight. About to walk into this boss fight with 5 health. Oh my gosh, what is this? There's no way. There's just no way. There's no way. All right, hi. Don't kill me instantly, please. Oh. It's okay. We got this. I believe. Oh, no. Apparently, I did 9,999. Oh! Oh, God. No, I jumped off! Oh, no. Well, I did a lot of things. I got a fully automatic shotgun mod. We got a lot of stuff. Nice. Let's return to the lobby. I was a little invested, okay? If you couldn't tell by my death screams, I was a little invested in that fight. All right, what did I unlock? I unlocked a lot of things. So I unlocked the fully automatic mod. And then I unlocked fires all bullets in quick succession, dealing more damage with each shot. Okay, so it's like fully auto on both ends. Wow, that really changes this gun quite a bit. Quite a bit. I wonder what I got for that one challenge doing 9,999 damage. There's a lot of different things we got. I accidentally skipped out of it. Overkill. Any overkill damage is transferred from the killed enemy to the nearest enemy. So we'll see that charm pop up now. And we got our fragments, so I can finally start with a key, which is a game changer. A healing shrine can now be found. Increase the number of charges of your equipped ability. Max health. A forge that upgrades your weapon or ability can now be found. Yeah, 100%. 100%. And give me the healing temple as well. Wow, that's going to change everything. That's going to change everything. Guys, that is Abyssus. I hope you guys had fun. That was an absolute blast. I finally got to see that new boss. And honestly, I'm just excited that now we're not playing the demo, right? So all this stuff I'm unlocking is going to be sticking with me the whole way through. I definitely need to come into this game with some people and share the co-op with you guys. But if y'all enjoyed the video, you know the deal. Hit that like button. Give me a comment down below if y'all want more Abyssus, or if there's any other games you think would be fun to watch on the channel. Let me know about that too. And if you are not subscribed and you've been with me for this long, we just hit 50K. We are moving on to big and great things, so be part of that movement, man. It supports the channel. It's the #1 thing you can do to help me out, so consider slamming down on the sub button. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time, so y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye.